Welcome to our paper preview video for week 47 2025 this beautiful Monday afternoon, the 19th day of May 2025, where we have lined up for this particular video clip now two fantastic pair from our Niger Record and as well our Telegraph will be showing us the proof as the video rolls by, while we also have the secret extra tip to dish out to us from our Temple of Draw paper on the page 2. And the pairs which we have lined up is from our Niger Record 18 pairing 19, where on number 18 we have Real Betis versus Valencia from our Spanish La Liga, and Real Madrid versus Real Sociedad is on game number 19. 18 is Real Betis versus Valencia, while Real Madrid versus Real Sociedad is on game number 19. Then that of the Postgraph is 34 pairing number 35. From our Portuguese league, the cup final, we have Benfica versus Sporting CP in the cup final. From our Portuguese league, while number 35 is Charleroi versus O Louvain from our Belgian league. Charleroi versus O Louvain from our Belgian league is the match on game number 35. Please pardon my pronunciation of these teams. It's not the English teams which are easy to pronounce. So those are the teams we have on those two pairs. Now we'll be starting off like we usually do now in recent times. Our video, most especially the first one, we usually start off with the late news for our Excellency paper, where we have the casket column. We have 6 games there and deliver 2 draws. This is the highest we've gotten from this particular 6 games. The other time it was 2/6. This time around is also 2/6. The Undertaker column has only picked a draw once. That particular column, we have to be very careful with it. It has only picked a draw once, while the casket column has only given a maximum of 2 draws. So what does that tell you? You should be careful with the games you find in that particular sphere. So we're done with the Excellency paper now. Let's quickly see the Temple of Draw, page 2, where we will be treating the secret extra tip of number 22, 23, 28, as well as number 33. Alright, looking at the Temple of Draw, page 2, we have been advised at the stickers bomb beware column of numbers 22, 23, 28, and as well as 33. So we have 4 numbers in that space now, for which if your knob falls within these 4 games, you have to be very careful about them. And if you have your petition, maybe your petition of 5 games, you have these 4 games there, then you should have a rethink. The reason being that these games are not balanced based on team form. So you see that they are super home or super away. That brings us to talking about what actually transpired for last week. Last week, you all know the results are out, and it wasn't that favorable, but we pray that things will take a turn for the difference for this week. The first video we made where we showcased 2 pairs, none of them gave a draw, and the secret extra tip for last week, it was only number 8 that picked a draw among the 7 games. So that tells you that that particular portion has been working fantastically well for us. Then we made the second video where we highlighted number 33 as the banker draw from our Telegraph, and the pair was 37 pairing number 33. Like I did say, it's been rotating in the drawing position, for which we expected number 33 to be the draw, and that was exactly what we got. Then number 40 is our cannot draw series, where we showcased 5 games. Number 40 picked a draw among those games. So that is the much we did for last week. That brings us now to looking at our Telegraph, which I think that paper is going to work. It's going to work magic this week, so watch out for the Telegraph. Let's quickly see that paper, but before see that, let's look at the right on football fixture. Right, looking at the right on football fixture, we'll be starting off with the back page of the paper, where we have this column as late news, as well as this other column. Then the expert final pair is 36 and 38. We have to look into that critically, because when you have family of 8 in that spot, but I don't remember whether it's for red week, that's also something. We have the key column now as number 9, while the overseas pools compiler draw statistics column, where we have letter A to P, we have trials in those areas. So that's about the much we have on the back page of our right on football fixture. While on the front page, we have on the left hand side of the front page the 1 to 49 matches of the coupon fixture, where we have on game number 1 Bournemouth versus Leicester City through to number 10. That is our English Premiership division, where number 10 will have Wolves versus Brentford on top of the bar right there. Then game number 11 is Aberdeen versus Celtic. which is the FA Cup in Scotland, the final match right there. From games number 12 to 21, that is our Spanish La Liga. And we have from 22 to 31 is our Italian Serie A, while Belfield versus Stuttgart is on game number 32. That's our German DFB Poker, which is the German Cup. We have the French Cup between PSG and Reims on game number 33, while Benfica versus Sporting CP is our Portuguese Cup final, and that's on game number 34. We have 35 through to 40 as our Belgian League, while from 41 through to 43 is our Swiss Super League. Then from 44 through to 46 is our Austria League, while from 47 through to 49 is our Danish Super League. So those are the various leagues which is being showcased for this particular week, and that tells me that this week is going to be far better than last week. You cannot tell me that we'll have this much league being played on the coupon and the draws will not be much. Believe me, we're going to have good draws this week. Most especially like those cup matches which are going to be ending. We have like 4 of them. At least we expect like 1 or 2 to give us or leave us a draw, if you ask me. So that's my take on those particular matches. On the right hand side now we have such columns as the Compila S selection column, where we have game 1 to 21 right there. If you look at the game 1 and 2, I highlighted those 2 games there, which are number 13 and 23. And the reason why I highlighted it, if you look at the first team here, which is Athletic Bilbao, and the second team is Atalanta. Those 2 teams begin with letter A. Below the Compila selection column is the 5-14 games, where below that we have the 3 yellow patches now with Group A, Group B, and Group C. Below the 3 yellow patches we have the 3 best draws column with number 2, 12, and 47. Below that is the fortune box, and below the fortune box we have the super pair now with numbers 35 and 37. And if you look at that super pair very well, we have a game difference between 35 and 37, and that tells you something. Usually they put serial numbers in that place, but this week they decided not to put serial number there. That tells us something at the end of the day. So below the super pair is the Compila X verdict column, where we have 10 games in that spot, and the last spot column here is the Compiler's final 4, where we have number 7, 35, 24, and as well number 11. So that is the much we can actually take. We see some revision which takes place in this particular paper now. I'll be pointing out this game in our box 3 of our 3 best draw, which is number 47, and that is the week number. Usually when you have the week number in that spot, that also in itself is a very viable forecast which we may be looking into. And as well, number 35, which is on the left hand side of our super pair, is also the game 2 of our Compiler's final 4. That is not a coincidence, it is deliberate, and we're going to be investigating all of that in our subsequent video. So I think it's our time we take our first sequence now, which will be looking into number 19 and 18 as a pair from our Niger Record. So this is the looking right here in front of us. It's our first reference week, 46 now, 2023. The sequence is that whenever you have, look at your game 20 and 21, now we have Real Betis on top of Real Madrid, either at home or away. Whenever you have Real Betis on top of Real Madrid or Real Madrid on top of Real Betis, that is the setting. So for this week 46 now, 2023, we had them on game number 20 and 21. And guess what? Number 20 was marked as the draw for that particular week. So it did not occur again until this week 47 now, 2025. Remember, week 46, 2023 is an odd year, and they take it a step further from 46 through to 47 now for the same odd year, 2025. So that tells us something. So looking at the fixture for this week now, on game number 18, we have Real Betis versus Valencia, while Real Madrid versus Real Sociedad is on game number 19. So as we have it in that format, we're expecting at least a draw from there. So that's how we come to the conclusion that we are tipping 18, pairing number 19 based on our Niger Record. That brings us to looking at another paper now, which is the special advance fixture for this week, On the left hand side, we have the 1 to 49 matches of the coupon fixture, and on the right hand side, we have such columns as the treble J's column, which is the first column here, from game number 1 through to 14. Below that is the Lotto sequence column, where we have number 4 and 12, and that's letter D and L. Below that is the shortlist column. Below the shortlist column, we have the expert trio. Below the expert trio, we have the high score quiz column, where we have boxes 1 through to 9. And on box 1, we have number 4, box 9 is number 40. Usually when you have number 4 in the box 1 on a red coupon week, that is a very viable sequence that I may be bringing up in our subsequent video. What we have below that now, the easy column, which is the last but not the least column on this particular paper. And the date of play for these matches for this weekend is the 24th and 25th of May 2025. So we've actually touched on so much on this particular video clip now. We'll be heading straight now to see the Postgraph so that we can see the concluding sequence, which is that of number 34 pairing 35. In case you like this type of video, don't forget to click on the like button and help to share this video so that more persons can get to benefit from the things which you do here on the platform, which are basically free of charge. And in case you're not subscribed yet or you're seeing our video for the very first time, subscribing is free, so click on that subscribe button which is below the video you're watching so you can get subscribed to the platform and see more of this type of video when we put them on board. And in case you also have anything to let us know, use the comment section to reach out to us. While on this particular video, we also ask our viewers to choose a particular video they want to make us do as the extra corner video, which will give us 5 options. Option number 1 is the one banker draw video. Option number 2 is the pair video. Option number 3, the nab video. Option number 4 is the winning line video. The 5th option, which is the last but not the least, is the 5 dead games video. So whichever one you want, choose one among these 5 and put it in the comment section, read it up, collect your suggestions, and make a particular video, which we call the extra corner video. And that will conclude the week for us, all things being equal. So let's head straight now to see the Postgraph so that we can actually take the remaining sequence. On the front page of the Postgraph, we have such columns as the Dreamland column. We have number 20, 26 as the first 2 games there, and below is the second pair, which is 34 and 35, and that is our commentary game 6, while 26 and 20 is our commentary game 1 and 2. Now, this is one area we have to look into. The first game here, which is Rayo Vallecano, that's 20. The second game is Empoli, and that's number 26. It's been repeated from the game 2 to the game 4 of our 4 draws column. So that in itself is another very viable forecast that we have to look into critically. And while we're pointing all of this out, in case you have access to these papers, you can go do your own research work on them before we come on board to tell us what you think about these games. That's somehow the essence of actually bringing all of these points to us, to our notice, so that we can actually do justice to those games. Now, looking at the top 10 column, now we have 20 in game 1 and number 3 in game 2. That is a big before small scenario there, and that was exactly what happened for last week, where we had 12 and 7 and number 12 picked a draw. So looking at this one for this week, now we are going to be investigating these games critically. And that number 26, which was our commentary game 2 now, is the game appearing at the green patch right there, which in itself is a very viable forecast. So I think this is the much we can take from the Postgraph. Let's head straight now to see the 12-12 week sequence from our Postgraph, which is that of the pair 34 pairing number 35. This that we're looking right here in front of us is for week 23 now, 2024, which is this current season we are in. But this particular sequence started way back, I think, if I remember vividly and correctly, that is week 39, 2024, which was last season. This was when the sequence actually started. So the 14 homes column will have upper 14 and lower 14. That is the pair every 12 weeks. So for 23 now, 2024, we had number 13 and 28 in that space, and number 13 was marked as the draw. So when it was yet 12 weeks time, that takes us through to week 35, 2025. That particular week now, we're also expecting a draw there. Now, just in case you crave to see the full reference weeks, you can follow us on Facebook or Omogate Lucky, or follow our second channel here on YouTube, Omogate Concept, and see the full analysis of this particular pair with the various reference week being showcased. You an insight into the in-depth presentation regarding this pair. But here now we're going to be making do with just these two reference weeks. So these are looking right here in front of us now for week 35, 2025, where we had number 46 and 37 in the upper 14 and lower 14 of our 14 homes, and number 37 was marked as the draw. So the next time it was 12 weeks again now. That brings us to this week 47, 2025. That's why I say the sequence is top notch, and that's why we're bringing it on our way. We hope it provides us with the dividend of watching this video. In case you like this type of video, don't forget to click on the like button, share this video massively so that more people can get to benefit, and as well leave us a comment in the comment section. I will expect you to get subscribed to the platform, just in case you're not subscribed yet or you're seeing our video for the very first time. That will go a long way to helping us grow, and we'll be happy to give you games that will help you win. You can also take it a step further by becoming our channel member here on YouTube and get exclusive video from us. Also, we have paid platform on WhatsApp, which you can join and get more benefit from our end at the end of the day. So now let's see the next reference week 47 now, 2025. So looking at the post telegraph for this particular week now, if you take a look at the 14 notes column, the upper 14 and the lower 14 is 34 and 35. And that's why we're saying that this particular games now, we expect them to give us a draw based on the fact that it is yet 12 weeks time. In this particular pair, we really do believe in it. But make us know what you think in the comment section about this number. If you have anything for or against them, quietly make us know in the comment section. We really do appreciate all of those conversative interaction, as the case may be. This is actually the size of the package. In case you enjoyed the video, leave us a like and also leave us a comment in the comment section. Get subscribed to the platform just in case you're not subscribed yet or you've seen our video for the very first time. And also help us to share this particular video where we touched on two pairs, one from our Niger Record, 18 pairing 19, the second one 34 pairing 35 from our Post Telegraph, with very viable proof right there. And we touched on the secret starting from our Temple of Draw paper, which is number 22, 23, 28 and 33, which we asked us to be very careful about based on the fact that these games are not balanced based on team form. In case you want to reach out to us directly via WhatsApp or SMS, use the number 070-820-82291. Once again, 070-820-82291. WhatsApp or SMS will be preferable in case you want to reach out to us directly. This is the size of the package. I will say thank you very much for being able to watch the video from the beginning to this time, and we expect to see you in our next video.